So guys, real quick before this video does start, I do want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Luke3420. Thank you, man. You have been a subscriber since 15 subscribers, and that's a very long time ago, almost like 4 years ago. So thanks, man. What's going on, guys? And today I'm going to be talking about who I think will be dying in this finale of A New Frontier, or who might be dying and who definitely can't be dying. So guys, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and let's get right into the video. So we all know this is The Walking Dead. A lot of people dying. So I did make a list on who I think might be dying, who will definitely be dying, and who I think can't die, or almost 99% possibly won't be dying. So first off, I'm going to say who I think definitely cannot be dying, or 99% chance most likely will not be dying. So we have Javier. I don't think Javier will be dying, 100% not, because one, I don't think they'll do the same thing as season 1 where they kill off the main character, and two, just because like they just introduced him. If A New Frontier is like a little mini series in between season 2 and season 3, I don't think they'll be killing off Javier. That'll be kind of stupid, because then basically A New Frontier will be kind of a waste. Like, why would you introduce a character that could possibly be in season 3 or 4, whatever you want to call it, and then kill him off in like it's his own series? I don't think they'll be doing that. And also then the next person that I think will not be dying is Clementine. Now, she could possibly be dying, but I don't think she'll be dying, because if they kill Clementine, they're killing off their company, basically. All the profits are going to go way down. No one's going to buy Walking Dead. And then the next person is Eleanor. I don't think they'll be killing her off. Like, she could be one of those random people that just dies, like, in the middle of the episode. Like, we have seen in season 2, like, random people just die in the middle of the episode where it's like, wait, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. So I think she could be one of those people, but I don't think she'll be dying, just because she hasn't been that big of a factor in The New Frontier. Like, she has had her moments with Trip and all that, but she hasn't really been like a, that important to the storyline. And the next person we have Jesus. Now, I'm pretty sure it's obvious to everyone. I don't think Jesus will be dying. He's a big thing in the comics, and he's even in the TV show. I don't think they'll be killing off Jesus anytime soon at all. Now, next I'm going to say who I think could possibly be dying by the end of this episode. So we have David, Kate, Gabe, and Clint. So first, let me talk about David. I think David might be dying because they did tease that he almost died back in episode 4, where they were about to hang him, but then the whole scene happened. I think that was just a tease that he could possibly be dying, and then episode 5 he will definitely be dying. Or they could have like the choice between David or Kate, like I did talk about in my previous video on who could be dying. And then the next person we have is Kate. Now, we all saw the concept art for episode 5. I'll show it up on screen right now. Kate does look like injured. She does not look okay, but I don't think she will have a definite death. Like, I don't think she'll be one of those people that dies no matter what you do, because like, that'd be like a really big spoiler. They confirm that she's dying in the concept art. I think how they will be doing it is like a choice between Kate and, who knows, maybe Kate and David. That's what I think is gonna happen. So Kate could be dying. They already have been teasing that in the concept art. The next person is Gabe. Now, I know a lot of people want Gabe to die. Like, at least every video I have at least one comment of someone saying that they want Gabe to die, #RipGabe or something like that. I think Gabe could be dying because they already said that Gabe does have a crush on Clementine, and we all know how Walking Dead is. They never, like, whenever there's a relationship between two people, they never have it like work out and happy endings. The one of them always ends up dying, and I think this one will be Gabe like tells Clementine that he likes her, and then he dies shortly after, and then Clementine's like, oh no, what just happened? But I think they'll be doing that. Or something like that, or they could have a choice on whether you want to kill him or whoever the other person is. Now, the next person I do think might be dying is Clint, because he's the only leader left of A New Frontier besides David, because he's like, not that good right now. I think Clint could be dying. If he dies, it wouldn't really bother me. I never really cared about him. He was sort of one of the bad guys. He's like in the middle. Now, these last 4 people are who I think will definitely be dying 100%, like never coming back ever. So we have Trip, Ava, Conrad, and Joan. I think Trip and Ava are definitely dying, just because we all know how Telltale are. If they give you a decision between 2 people, like for example back in season 2 when you chose between Kenny and Jane, if say you save Kenny and then Jane died back in season 3, Kenny dies, or if you save Jane and then Kenny dies, Jane dies in season 3. That's a whole other thing. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that when they give you a choice, say you save one person, the other person dies, obviously that person that survived eventually dies, because they're super lazy. They don't want to have 2 different storylines. Now, the next person we have is Conrad, because he has survived like this whole season. Unless you killed him back in episode 2, he has survived this whole season. I think this is the time where they're finally going to kill him off. If they have him survive, that'll be sort of a surprise, but I never really cared about his character. back in episode 1 or 2, I think it was, I liked him, but I didn't really care that much for him, so I don't really care if he dies. Now, the next person we have is Joan. Now, in episode 4, you do choose to kill her, but this is for the people that have not killed her, so if you don't kill her, I think she's definitely dying this episode by, who knows, maybe Javier, but I think she is definitely dying. There's no way they're going to keep her alive after what she's done. So again, guys, just to say one more time, definitely the people who are not dying is Javier, Clementine, Eleanor, and Jesus, and who I think could possibly be dying, David, Kate, Gabe, and Clint, and who I think is 100% dying, Trip, Ava, Conrad, and Joan. So if you guys do agree with my theory on who could be dying and who's not dying, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. In a few days, I will be live streaming season 2, preparing for episode 5 of A New Frontier. So guys, that's been the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.